Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. We are live here in Dallas, Texas. What a night we have in store for you. We have a couple rematches for the certain championships, from the Intercontinental Championship, the European Championship, and even the Women's Tag Team Championships. But tonight, we are kicking it off with the WWE Chairman Triple H. Last night, live at our pay-per-view of Extreme Rules, it was very extreme. We had a gauntlet matchup where we saw all three members of D-Generation X. It was Shinsuke Nakamura, Big E, and also Bron Breakker, three superstars against Drew McIntyre, and somehow, someway, Drew McIntyre was able to outlast all three of them to disband D-Generation X, and Triple H was not happy. And afterwards, he would come out and dismantle Drew McIntyre. We were told that Drew McIntyre is dealing with some injuries at the moment, and the timetable for his return is unknown at this time. So, the cerebral assassin himself, Triple H, is out here tonight, and he is going to address the situation from last night. A lot of stuff to address just in general coming out of Extreme Rules, from new champions to even, you could say, just high quality action, especially with Sami Zayn retaining his championship. We're going to have a big gauntlet match later on in your main event, but still, and even a number one contenders matchup in the women's division between Asuka, Bianca, and Becky Lynch. Another big matchup there, but Triple H is out here, and he is here to answer and address what happened last night. Let's get one thing straight. What Drew McIntyre did was nothing short of betrayal. I put my blood, my sweat, and my life into DX. We changed the industry. We became legends. We built an empire that stood for everything we believed in. And then here comes Drew McIntyre, the so-called warrior, the man who thinks he can take down DX just because he survived a gauntlet match, of all things. Drew, you think winning that match makes you worthy? You think you earn the right to rip apart something that means more to me, to Sean, and to every fan who's ever cheered for DX than you could ever understand? Disbanding DX was never your call to make. That was our legacy, and you tore it down with no respect, no honor, and no understanding of what it stood for. So I did what I had to do. I showed you what happens when you disrespect the game. You may think the gauntlet match made you a conqueror, but all you've done is light a fire you can't control. DX may be gone, but I'm still here, and I'm going to make sure you understand just who you messed with. Drew, I'm going to teach you the hard way, one-on-one, face-to-face, in 4 weeks' time at Fastlane. I will make sure you remember why they call me the game, the cerebral assassin. And when I'm done, everyone will know you were never fit to even say the name D-Generation X. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And, oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Well, it seems like we don't have to wait for the Dudley Boys. They have themselves a fight. The Dudley Boys are dealing with the Street Profits early. Certainly, with the Street Profits having to deal with, obviously, the Hurt Business, technically, if we're going to be technical with our terms here. Obviously, Bobby Lashley losing his matchup at Extreme Rules, not able to win the Undisputed Championship, and now it seems like the Street Profits are getting a little more aggressive, and this is the return match for the Dudley Boys. They have been gone for years and years. They made their return. They announced at Extreme Rules that they are back. They signed a Legends contract, and they signed a contract here, a part of that Legends deal, to Monday Night Raw, and they say they're not just here to stand back and catering and just be back and have one last good run, technically. They're here for championships. And they say that they're going to go through every tag team they have to win those respectable championships. And I think for the Street Profits, coming out here and doing what they're doing, coming out here and coming right after the Dudley Boys, probably not the best idea, if I'm honest with you, but you know, especially with the Street Profits, they don't want to be overlooked. So honestly, it's just one of those things where you really got to feel out the situation. Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins have not won the tag team championships at all here, and trying to have a moment in their career. They believe Bobby Lashley is the guy to leave them or get them to the promised land, right? Promised land, pardon me, and they just have not been able to make it just yet. But there's plenty of time, and maybe attacking the Dudley Boys, they believe that's gonna maybe help them out. You just never know. It's a nice double team attack, taking down Devon there. Bubba Ray Dudley trying to get himself a tag in, but so far so good for the Street Profits. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a lot of big time action for you tonight, including that big 6-man gauntlet matchup later on tonight to determine Sami Zayn's opponent for Fastlane, who will be challenging for that undisputed championship. 6 big names, plenty to address. We'll talk about that match further on down the line tonight, but we have quite a bit of championship matches that we're really looking forward to, and especially a big number 1 contenders matchup to figure out who's facing off with Rhea Ripley for her Women's World Championship. Should be pretty good. So honestly, a lot of great matches. 3D! Down goes Angelo Dawkins. Is this it? Referee's right there. Oh, but unfortunately, Montez Ford breaks it up, and this matchup continues. Oh, there's a big headbutt there from Bubba Ray. This is the type of matchup that is definitely going to really prove yourself, especially for the Dudley Boys that have not been around in WWE for quite some time. The landscape has changed. So definitely something that when it comes to in-ring, you know, stamina and just teamwork and everything, it's a whole different ballgame. But I feel like for the Dudley Boys, they certainly can change stuff right on a dime. A lot of people know Bubba Ray Dudley from his independent scene work. Devon usually doesn't do too much of the stuff on the side. Bubba Ray loves to do a lot of independent wrestling as he does. Continue to try to prove himself on the independent scene, being a former world champion over there in TNA. So a lot of big stuff for Mr. Bubba Ray there. It's a big leg drag, almost like a famouser of sorts from Montez Ford there. Matchup continues. Great night of action, like we mentioned, in store for you. And this is just one of many matches tonight on this big-time match card for you. As Devon being thrown outside now, and now, Dawkins going right after Bubba. And ladies and gentlemen, while we have time here, we will address that big gauntlet matchup here as Devon gets himself back inside the middle of the ring here. Wait a minute, we may take a second to I thought maybe we might see a tag team maneuver there for a second, but tonight in that gauntlet matchup to determine who will face Sami Zayn live there at Fastlane in 4 weeks' time, ladies and gentlemen, it will be either Finn Balor, Bobby Lashley, Shinsuke Nakamura, Big E, Bron Breakker, or even AJ Styles. So certainly a who's who of main event talent as Angelo Dawkins busted wide open right there on the top of his skull there on the right hand side there. This could be a bad sign for Dawkins and company here. Oh, big elbow there from Dawkins though. There you go. Let's see if Dawkins can flip the script here. Looking for a tag. Maybe. No, he's not. Dawkins now. Oh, Bubba Ray must have bumped him a little bit, keeping him on his toes. Dawkins trying to go for a spear, and now Bubba Ray able to reverse it and put the young man down permanently. And now, big shoulder block takedown. Here we go. Here comes Devon. Let's see if Devon can get something going here. Bam! Devon looking great as well, man, especially not seeing these guys for quite a long time. I don't remember the exact year it was. I think maybe, was it 2016, 2017? Maybe the last time we really seen them in terms of tag teams. So certainly having them back definitely adds to the quality of tag teams for sure. Certainly they're not gonna just walk through every tag team. I'm sure there's definitely gonna be times where they struggle, but maybe not. You just never know. And right now they're in a barn burner right now with the Street Profits, a young tag team that are still proving themselves and still trying to find that opportune time to walk out with the tag team championships. Dawkins now with that blood dripping off his forehead here. Look at that. Absolutely brutal. And here we go with the tag. Here comes Montez and Devon inside the ring here. And a good old side slam takes down Montez forward momentarily. The matchup feels like it's 50-50. We've seen one big time tag team maneuver so far with that 3D. But the question is, can Bubba Ray, can Devon keep this up? The longer this matchup goes, you might think it might go towards Montez and Angelo just because of, they've been wrestling for a lot longer just in the terms of recently compared to the Dudley Boyz. You can never count out Bubba Ray and Devon, but just in the terms of, of stamina and everything like that, the longer the matchup goes, it's going to go towards the younger tag team. As Dawkins with a spear takes down Bubba Ray at ringside. And now we might have ourselves a 2-on-1 situation here, as now, boom, Montez not able to connect with whatever he may have been thinking about doing there. Devon, gotta be careful here. Got both Street Profits here at ringside. Oh no. Ooh, little snake eyes there right on the apron. Devon and Angelo Dawkins face to face right over Angelo Dawkins. And now looking for a over the head suplex. That is not going to be feeling too good, I can tell you that. And to think that, Bubba Ray and Devon, they were the ones attacked before this match, and they're the one that you could say is probably doing a lot better in terms of big time maneuvers in this matchup. That's now Devon going for a neck breaker. Oh, is that? Do you consider that a low blow? I don't think the referee saw it. If so, I think this matchup would be over. I think he just got away with a low blow. John Cone, unfortunately, did not see this. This is a normal tag team matchup. It should have been called a disqualification, I believe, but this matchup continues. And now Devon. Ooh, just right across the face there. Just trying to send a message to Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins here. And now Devon's done playing around here. Here we go. Ooh, down goes Ford. Is that enough? Pinfall. One. No. Dawkins right there to break it up, and the matchup continues. Devon trying to decide what he wants to do. Does he want to try to continue going after Dawkins? But he's going to allow Bubba Ray to really get himself fired up here and maybe try to put away Montez and Dawkins here. A big boot there from Mr. Bubba Ray, and looking to maybe give away 2-for-1 special. Here comes Bubba Ray with a big old clothesline. Ford doesn't know where he's at. Bubba Ray just sending a message to Dawkins here too. Certainly with Bubba Ray with his various tag team wins in his career, and especially being a former world champion in TNA and all over the independent scene. I mean, certainly a man that you do not want to mess with. Is Bubba Ray going to work on that right hand? Going to send a message directly, maybe even try to break the hand of Dawkins. Here we go into the corner now. Dawkins maybe looking to get a tag. Uh-oh. What's Dawkins thinking here? Off the ropes, tossing him absolutely everywhere. turning him inside out. Is this the moment that Dawkins needs to win this matchup? Here we go. Oh no, Bubba Ray, just too much. Too much damage has been done to Dawkins in this matchup, and that might be it. All that weight on the back, but no, Dawkins somehow, someway is still in this matchup. And now look at that big punch right to the head, and now elbow right to that open wound of Dawkins. And now Bubba Ray gonna tag in his brother Devon. And why not just keep working on that wound, just keep tearing him apart. If he can't physically go, the matchup will have to end, and the victory will go towards Devon and company. Pinfall attempt. Is this enough? Oh, in just the last second, Dawkins kicks out, and Devon cannot believe it. Devon's like, how much more do I got to do to put you away? And now Devon going to toss him in the corner. Oh, what a big clubbing blow right to the chest area. And now Devon with the big boot. Oh, but Devon getting hit with a reversal. Can Dawkins get himself back in this matchup? Both men are exhausted, you can tell, but a big clothesline from Devon. Back and forth we go. Both tag teams putting it all on the line in this matchup. Referee inadvertently there, helping out Dawkins and company. Over the head suplex there. And now looks like Dawkins going to get the tag to Montez Ford. But ladies and gentlemen, huge night, like we mentioned. Not only are we going to have the Intercontinental Championship rematch, where Bronson Reed defeated Damien Priest to become the new Intercontinental Champion, we got a European Championship rematch, where Jey Uso became your new European Champion against JD McDonagh, as well as later on tonight, a Women's Tag Team Championship rematch, as we are going to see Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey defend their Women's Tag Team Championships against Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green once again tonight. And like we already mentioned, the big triple threat matchup where the winner of the Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, and Asuka matchup will go on to face Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship live there at Fastlane. So certainly a lot to get into tonight as this matchup continues, and it's time to go for a 3D. Hope you brought your glasses because we got that 3D right there, but unfortunately Dawkins right there to break it up. Kip up from Montez Ford though. Devon's like, nope, not today, bud. Look at the agility of Devon, man. He still has it. Absolutely a phenomenal talent is what Devon is. Highly, criminally underrated talent. As now Devon watches on as Bubba Ray getting hit with that DDT. And why not go for a second one? Trying to just knock out Bubba Ray as much as he can at this moment. And a third one. Referee might want to check the head of Bubba Ray just to make sure he's doing okay. Especially to take that many shots to the head and those many moves right there is Bubba Ray again right up to his feet. Nice reversal from Bubba Ray. And for a reversal, Montez Ford throws him in the corner. Oh, nice drop kick from Montez. There you go. Make it a 2-on-1 handicap match real quick. Here we go. Street Profits might be able to do it right here, right now. Montez Ford, just big old boot to the face. Devon trying to survive at ringside here. And now in the corner. Uh-oh. Could this be the moment that the Street Profits need here? It's a 2-on-1 situation. This is the best time to do it. It is right here, right now. But Montez Ford all about inflicting pain right to the face of Bubba Ray. And now Montez Ford. Boom. Goodness, man. Absolutely vicious. And now Montez going to look to pick up the win, but a huge kick out from Bubba Ray. And now Ford over the top rope. Down goes Ford. Oh, and a big clothesline there from Bubba Ray. He ain't playing around, you can tell that for sure. Oh, and a good old knockout blow just to be sure as well. And down goes Mr. Montez Ford there. And, oh, wait a minute. Oh, jawbreaker from Ford. Oh, big reversal from Mr. Bubba Ray. And a big knockout blow. Uh-oh, Bubba Ray. Bubba Ray, what's he thinking? What is Bubba Ray thinking here? Bam, what a cutter. What a cutter from Bubba Ray. Is that it? Referee is there. 2, 3. The Dudley boys have done it. Despite the attack from the Street Profits, the Dudley boys with a devastating cutter. They hit multiple 3Ds, and they pick up a big win on Monday Night Raw. Great to have the Dudley boys back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we get to one of many championship matches tonight. One of 3 championship matches to be exact. And this there is the former Intercontinental Champion, Damien Priest. He get his opportunity to reclaim his Intercontinental Championship. It was a tough matchup, man, against Bronson Reed. Gotta tell you, it's 2 big dudes going at it, especially an Extreme Rules matchup. Weapons, everything being used. And, I mean, it was a back and forth matchup. There's times in the matchup where you could say Damien Priest could have walked out champion, or I should say retained his championship. But Bronson Reed, being the big man that he is, just more powerful in certain times in the matchup, using the weapons to his best of his ability, walked out the new Intercontinental Champion. 2023 was a great year for Bronson Reed, and 24 may only continue to get better for the big man, Bronson Reed. Now for the Judgment Day and Damien Priest and everybody else, we saw Rhea Ripley win the Women's World Championship at Extreme Rules. Judgment Day want to get those championships back very, very quickly. As now, here comes Mr. Intercontinental Champion, Big Bronson Reed. Those tsunamis are absolutely brutal in this matchup tonight. No weapons can be used. This is a straight up one-on-one contest. If somehow the referee gets knocked out, something stupid like that, then, you know, maybe someone may use that. But this is a straight up one-on-one wrestling match. Who is the straight up better wrestler in this matchup? And I think for Damien Priest, he made this matchup more personal just with the attack that he did to Mr. Bronson Reed leading into this matchup. He pissed off Bronson Reed where he didn't even need to do that. But certainly that's what happened, and we're going to see how it fares tonight. Can Damien Priest reclaim his championship, or will Mr. Bronson Reed retain it tonight live here in live Dallas, Texas?
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damien Priest. And his opponent from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Bronson Reed.
Despite both superstars not being technically fan favorites in this matchup, certainly you gotta feel like here in Dallas, Texas, they may be going towards a different direction. And I think that might be going towards the direction of Bronson Reed. just in the terms of who they may favor wanting to walk out with that Intercontinental Championship. Reed saying, bring it on, and we're about to get this matchup started. John Cohen, thank you for ringing the bell. Here we go. Damien Priest, Bronson Reed, live here on Monday Night Raw. And oh, big old hip thrust right there. Certainly got to do the little things. Certainly both men are not going to be 100% walking into this matchup, so the little things will affect both men. I think whichever superstar is able to use more of their power maneuvers, just like what Bronson Reed does, this matchup will favor that superstar. And Damien Priest doing the right thing, rolling out of the ring, just trying to take a breather early on, as now Priest able to hit a big-time reversal. Here comes Priest. Big haymakers to Bronson Reed. Big, heavy, just clubbing blows to hit that LED post there. There's a big kick to that middle of that back, even to the spine area. In this matchup, this will favor obviously Bronson Reed, because he is the champion. So obviously he could take out a count-out victory. Priest could walk out winner technically, but he wouldn't walk out with the championship. Pinfall opportunity. Will Priest walk out champion? No. Big kick out there from the big man, Bronson Reed. And now Reed with a jawbreaker. Back and forth we go. Big haymakers. And now Reed. Boom. Nice side slam there. Back and forth you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is two hosses going at it. We got a little taste of these two live. They're at Extreme Rules. Absolutely brutal matchup. Now a straight up wrestling matchup. Who is going to be the better man in this matchup? Reed not able to connect with a couple shots there, but ultimately able to land the third one. And again, Reed clubbing blow after clubbing blow. Here comes Reed with a big Samoan drop. As you can see, Damien Priest holding that left knee. Might be something we might have to look into as a pinfall here. But a strong kick out at one. Uh-oh. I thought maybe for a minute Bronson Reed was going to start climbing. Maybe you can do a reverse maneuver. That tailbone's not going to be feeling good as Priest was able to move. And now Priest, high risk, big time springboard. Forearm striking now. Just going to inflict as much pain as he can here. And this is where Priest is getting too cocky early on here, I think. You cannot allow Bronson Reed to get back up. That's what he does with a release powerbomb. Just like that. Is that enough to retain? No. Bronson Reed was hoping that was going to be it. Right back up to his feet. Now, the Punisher right back up to his feet and connecting with a brutal kick. And now we got knees right into the midsection. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. Absolute brutal maneuver. Priest hoping that's going to be enough. But again, Reed just too much. Only a 1 count. Anyone's ball game here. And oh my goodness. To be able to power up a man like Bronson Reed like that and punch him in his face, that's pretty impressive. Uh-oh. Looking for it. Puts him up in the crucifix powerbomb. No. Bronson Reed had it reversed. And now, can he capitalize? Gotta pick something quickly. Looking for some snake eyes right there, taking down Priest. And Reed trying to inflict as much pain as heavenly possible to keep Damien Priest down here. And now Reed with a clubbing strike there. And now, Reed looking for the tsunami. Down goes Priest. 1, 2, 3. Bronson Reed retains the Intercontinental Championship. Good back and forth matchup, ladies and gentlemen. But Bronson Reed, too much for Damien Priest, and is still your Intercontinental Champion. It is the era of Bronson Reed here on Monday Night Raw with that Intercontinental Champion. Congrats to the big man. And we'll see who steps up to Bronson Reed soon.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE European Championship.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your second of 3 championship matches. This will be the last man championship matchup, as this will be JD McDonagh, former European / Intercontinental Champion. He will be in action. He'll be taking on the new European Champion, Jey Uso. McDonagh, heavens, or I should say highly, pardon me, underrated, and I mean, he really showed you that with his championship reign, with the European Championship, even going on to WrestleMania and winning the Intercontinental Champion, walking out of WrestleMania as a double champion. And for JD McDonagh to do something very nice, to let go of his Intercontinental Championship and give it to Damien Priest, a man that won the Enter the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and would ultimately, could, if he really wanted to, you challenge for any championship that he wanted to. But McDonagh said, hey, I will relinquish this championship, and I will give you this championship. And ultimately, Damien Priest would become Intercontinental Championship holder for over a month, but ultimately would lose that championship to Bronson Reed. And then JD McDonagh would lose to Jey Uso as well the same night. So the question is, do you guys think that JD McDonagh regrets that? He could have easily just kept that, but he thought as a Judgment Day member that he would spread the wealth. As a team member, I think that's a great thing to do, but, Damien Priest just not able to get the championship that he thought he was going to be, really having his moment, unfortunately. He did have a retainment over Cedric Alexander for the most part, but besides that, Damien Priest is ultimately not able to walk out champion. But now, ladies and gentlemen, main event, Jey Uso has that European Championship around him. Can he retain it tonight, or will it go back around the Judgment Day's JD McDonagh? Crowd going absolutely crazy for main event, Jey Uso. They are yeeting here in Dallas, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Sold out capacity crowd here in Texas. It's a great night, and we're not even close to being done. We are just 1/3 the way through Monday Night Raw. Plenty more to get through. Plenty of big action still. We have 2 more big women's championship matches, as well as a big time gauntlet matchup. I guess technically we're about halfway through, not 1/3 through, if you really think about it. Is now here. It is time for your European Championship introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, JD McDonagh. And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the WWE European Champion, main event, Jey Uso.
Both men look like they are ready. Looks like they are ready to tear down this building. We saw it in that Extreme Rules matchup between both of them. Use those weapons to their discretion. Jey Uso walked out champion. But now, this is a straight-up wrestling matchup. The winner has to win in the middle of that ring. Pinfall or submission. No weapons are allowed. Straight-up wrestling matchup. Who is going to walk out winner and the European Champion? Referee rings the bell. Here we go. Jey Uso and JD McDonagh. We know leading up to Extreme Rules, Jey Uso struggled with wins and whatnot. But now is the moment that Jey Uso needs, just winning that championship and now able to capitalize, at least in the terms of he's hoping that that championship win is just only going to help him and kind of get to where he needs to be. He was known as one of the best tag teams in all of WWE with himself and Jey Uso. You could really say either the Usos or the New Day being the best tag team here in Universe Mode history for us. Some people may say the Usos, some people say the New Day. It's one of those things where it's very it's very back and forth, and some people find it strongly from both sides, and it's hard to really pick, honestly, because obviously the more championships and what they bring to the table is a big standing Spanish fly right there to Jey Uso, and now Jey not going to allow McDonagh to run away, at least momentarily it looked like, but both men back inside the ring. Jey wants to make sure this matchup is done in the middle of this ring. He doesn't want to count out victory. Here we go, pinfall from McDonagh. He's going to get the championship back. No, he will not, at least not yet. Now Jey. In the corner we go. This ain't going to be good for somebody. Look at those big haymakers from Jey Uso. Jey from the second rope. Oh, what a haymaker from the big blockhead, JD McDonagh. Uh-oh. And now going to stretch him out. Big old submission here. Will Jey Uso have to tap? No, big arm toss there. Takes down McDonagh. We're both superstars, like we said about Bronson Reed and Damien Priest. Both men are not going to be 100%, but they're really going to have to dig down and really find what brought them to the table and what brought them to WWE. What a suicide dive there from Mr. Jey Uso. But going back to Jey Uso, heavily talented tag team competitor, you know, ultimately got let go of the bloodline and all that stuff that went down. Went that way, and then seemed like Jey Uso was going to stay in the bloodline, and then the whole bloodline saga that went down, unfortunately, with Jey Uso getting taken out, Roman Reigns getting taken out, all sorts of stuff going down. The final boss, The Rock, he is the head guy of this new bloodline. As McDonagh taking out Jey Uso, McDonagh getting himself back inside the ring. But McDonagh, you may have knocked him out, but you have to get him back inside. You can take a count out victory, but you don't win the championship. And luckily for us, Jey Uso back inside the ring. McDonagh was trying to go for a headbutt there, but thankfully he wasn't able to connect with it. McDonagh now, what is he thinking? What's on McDonagh's mind here? Jey Uso's got to be careful right now. McDonagh literally has him in the water. He feels like essentially blood is in the water in this moment, and he's a piranha, and he's right there. He's about to essentially strike. So right there, taking out that left knee. There you go, Jey. Slowly and methodical. You got to keep down JD McDonagh as long as you can here. It's now Jey. Tosses him in the corner. And I love what Jey's doing right now. Attacking the knees, attacking the legs of McDonagh here. As yep, here we go. That submission hold here. We've seen this move before. We've seen the Usos use it, and it has won them tag team championships before. Jey now gonna go for that swinging neck breaker. Takes down JD McDonagh. Back and forth we go. And now Jey setting up for another suicide dive. 2 for 2. Big ol' suicide dive. Jey Uso feels like this is his moment. He believes this is the promised land right now to retain the championship. They would love to be done with the Judgment Day. Certainly a lot of superstars would love to be done with the Judgment Day. Both of them going their separate ways currently. Going back inside the ring. And look at Jey Uso. No, he missed it. No, right to the left knee. No, not like this. McDonagh now. He's going to go for the pinfall maybe? No, Jey Uso realizing it. And was able to at least get to the ropes. But no, gets hit with a devastating clothesline, man. That was all JD McDonagh right there. As now we start the count here. But now, he's going to allow Mr. Main Event Jey Uso to get in the ring, but just a Hurricane Rana resets here. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, we will be seeing a massive triple threat matchup to where the winner will face off with Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship at Fastlane. And oh, a spear out of nowhere. Spear from Main Event Jey Uso. Is this it? 2, 3, and now Jey Uso has retained his European Championship. Big win for Jey Uso, and that means out of the men of the group in the Judgment Day, they are no longer champions. Wait a minute. That's Christian. Christian with a chair shot right to the face of Jey Uso. And again, come on. There's no need for this, Christian. What in the hell is going on? Gosh dang it. And he just threw it right in the face of Main Event Jey Uso. And now Christian with the unprettier there to Main Event Jey Uso. Seems like Christian, he picked up that big win a couple weeks ago live on Monday Night Raw and has not really gotten a match whatsoever here on Monday Night Raw. And it seems like, hey, you know what? You won the championship. This is my time to shine. And, well, what better time to shine is right after the matchup as Christian throwing Main Event Jey Uso all over the place. And I think we all know what Christian has on his mind. Christian seems like he going all out, shaving the head at least for this week, and certainly has a message certainly for Mr. Main Event Jey Uso here. Oh no, I can only imagine what is going through the head of Christian. No, my God. Not only did Christian retire Edge at WrestleMania, it seems like Christian now wants to take out and become the European champion. You want to talk about the Women's World Championship? Let's talk about what it really means. It means sacrifice, determination, and relentless drive. I didn't just walk into this position. I fought tooth and nail for it. I've taken on the best in this division has to offer, and I've proven time and time again that I'm not just a competitor, I'm a champion. I don't care about your favorites or your predictions. I thrive on the doubt of the naysayers. To anyone who thinks they can step up and take this title from me, you be ready for a fight, because I won't be just defending this championship. I'll destroy anyone who thinks they can take it. So bring it on. I'm ready for you, and I'll show the world why I'm the nightmare and the true face of this division. I don't care if it's Bianca, if it's Becky, or if it's Asuka. All three of you will go down at Fastlane. Definitely some strong words there, ladies and gentlemen, from your Women's World Champion, your new Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley. Certainly a lot of big words for talk about former women's champions in general, especially Becky Lynch, Asuka, and even Bianca Belair, the woman that she defeated recently at Extreme Rules. Good to see Becky Lynch here on Monday Night Raw. We haven't really seen her as of late. And good to have her get an opportunity to face off with Rhea Ripley. Having Rhea and Becky, that'd be a heck of a matchup there at Fastlane. It's definitely, those two would definitely tear down the house for sure. Definitely the Riptide against the Disarmor, even a Rock Bottom, whatever you'd like to say about it. But certainly two top talents going at it. And I think all three options are great options to take on Rhea Ripley and have that championship on the line live there at Fastlane. We've already got one big matchup with Triple H announcing that he'll be facing off with Drew McIntyre at Fastlane in a one-on-one contest. It's certainly going to be I mean, for Triple H, I mean, that's certainly a big match just for himself, but does he know what he's getting himself into? Certainly we'll have to wait and find out, but now here comes Asuka, former women's champion in her own right, one of the best that we have, part of the Kabuki Warriors. Herself, Io Sky, Kairi Sane, and Dakota Kai, all part of the Kabuki Warriors here live on Monday Night Raw. Big time opportunity for Asuka tonight. Looking to get herself back into championship contention. Obviously for Asuka, walked out with the Money in the Bank briefcase at WrestleMania. She did what Bianca Belair did last year. She didn't want to wait. She cashed in and became champion. But then the following week, right after that, we would see Asuka lose to Bianca, and then Rhea Ripley would send a message by attacking Bianca Belair, and then those two would fight at Extreme Rules. So obviously for Asuka, certainly for her, she probably wanting to definitely have a longer reign than she had. And it will start with an opportunity tonight in this triple threat matchup where anything can happen as long as that pinfall or submission happens in the middle of this ring. Tonight's card, it honestly feels like it's a premium live event, honestly, with these big time matches. As here comes Bianca Belair making her way down to the ring, former Miss Money in the Bank, former Women's World Champion. Certainly a woman that has finally found her stride, honestly. 2023 started out a little slow, got a lot better, certainly in the terms of dealing with damage control, and ultimately taking them out and getting her championship there at WrestleMania. Big time moment for Bianca Belair. And with this triple threat match, ladies and gentlemen, this matchup, like I've said before, it's, I don't know honestly who is going to be able to walk out with the #1 contendership, because it's unpredictable, especially in this matchup. A lot of times you can have favorites in these type of matches, but certainly you have 3-time big fan favorites on a matchup. It's going to be very difficult to call. Referee ringing the bell, and Bianca with a massive spear to Becky Lynch. Not going to slow her down whatsoever here. As oh no, look at Becky, or I should say look at Bianca Belair just getting some squats in as she eats a drop kick there from Becky Lynch. Oh, wait a minute, what's Becky thinking? Oh, nice maneuver there from Becky. A little bit of everything tonight. And as this early matchup continues, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we are going to see a rematch in the women's tag team division, as we're going to see Shayna and Ronda. They are going to be defending against Sonya Deville and Chelsea Gray. An awesome matchup to really look forward to. Will tonight be the night that they're able to dethrone Shayna and Ronda? Certainly Shayna and Ronda doing great so far when it comes to defending their championships. And even though everybody doesn't really, you could really say, care in the terms of how they get their business done, with how they attack everybody and really make sure their opponents are not 100% for their matches. They're doing everything that they can to make sure those championships stay around their waist. One way or another is a big spine buster there from Bianca. All three women are going to go outside this ring. Bianca, oh no, she's got a baseball bat, looking to swing for the fences. Trying to be like the Texas Rangers here. And now, ooh, what a face buster there from Bianca, giving away 2-for-1 specials, taking out Becky, and now about to take away Asuka outside this ring with a big old power slam. Nice drop kick, takes down Bianca. And now Asuka's taken out. And now Lynch and Bianca are going to go back at it. Back and forth we go. 3 top name talent going at it, all to become the #1 contender and get themselves a women's championship matchup against Rhea Ripley live at Fastlane. Oh no, Bianca with a cradle, and Asuka not going to want to lose this matchup just like that. As Hulk, Bianca, the strength, the power. Ooh, just able to connect with that maneuver into a moonsault. Takes down Asuka. And look at those haymakers from Bianca. Back and forth we go into a back suplex. When she turned her inside out, I thought maybe, just maybe, she was thinking about the KOD, but it's probably still too early on to want to hit a big time maneuver like that just yet. This looks like it's time for some snake eyes. Down goes Becky, or I should say down goes Bianca, Becky, and Asuka going at it for the meantime. It's crazy the amount of accomplishments that all three women have been able to get done here in WWE. So now Asuka, what is she? Don't really know what she was trying to do. I don't know if she was trying to set up something on the apron or whatnot, but it didn't really work out in her favor, and she's gonna pay for it. As now down goes Asuka, and down goes Becky. Asuka and Becky Lynch now with a sledgehammer. It's one of those times in this matchup where anything can happen, and that's what we're seeing at KOD on the sledgehammer. Asuka doesn't know where she's at, but luckily Becky Lynch keeps the matchup going. Now Becky Lynch up to her feet now. Bianca going to continue to go after Asuka right there in the ribs and just try to slow her down. Becky Lynch now with the opportunity. Looking for the Bexploder right on the sledgehammer handle. That is not going to be feeling too good, I can tell you that now. And now Lynch again, just beating the snot out of that lower back of Bianca Belair. Oh, both women swinging for the fences there too, and Becky getting the upper hand. Into a back suplex, man. This is a brutal matchup. This is a little taste of Extreme Rules again that we saw at Extreme Rules. Asuka now going to go for the pinfall. Becky Lynch is going to allow this matchup to continue. Into her own, into a back suplex pinfall. Is this it? No. Lynch has to keep this matchup going. Just got to really figure out something. As she lands right on that sledgehammer. Back and forth we go. Asuka now. She's the Shinsuke Nakamura of the division, just in the terms of her strong style. We all know how brutal she can be. As now Becky Lynch, here we go, neck breaker by Bianca Belair. Pinfall opportunity. Will Bianca be the next challenger? No. Just a 1 count. Asuka right there. Back and forth we go between both women. Bianca now. What is she thinking? Going for a pump handle. Oh, gut buster. That's not going to be feeling too good. In these type of matches, ladies and gentlemen, you always got to have eyes behind your head. You never know when your opponent is going to come out of nowhere. Becky Lynch now looking to capitalize after Bianca not able to hit that I guess you could say a suicide dive over the top rope. And Asuka just keeping herself in this matchup slowly but surely. You got to pick your opportune times when you start to use your final abilities. Wanting to hit those key maneuvers, those quote-unquote finishers to put away your opponent. Is it Bianca going on? No. And now Becky Lynch. Uh-oh. Looking for the manhandle slam. Down goes Becky Lynch, or down goes Bianca, pardon me. And now, don't Becky go for the pinfall. What are you doing? She's looking to inflict some more pain, but now she's got a kendo stick. Oh, I mean I guess that will help out. Take down Asuka enough that you can keep her out momentarily. As now Becky takes her out. Bianca takes her out with a leg drop. This is too hard to call, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to get their moment, ladies and gentlemen? Spine buster there. But look at Becky Lynch right back up to her feet. Pure adrenaline at this moment. As now Asuka looking to... now she's going to get a kendo stick. This is not a good idea. Spinning heel kick into the ribs, into a big drop kick. Bianca with a devastating boot, just enough to daze Becky Lynch there. And now, just Becky Lynch just getting squatted into a power slam. Down goes Becky, and now Bianca realizing this is her opportunity, looking for the KOD maybe. No, looking for some other maneuver, and Asuka not going towards whatever she was thinking there. Key reversal there. Asuka realized she's in a 2-on-1 situation, having to put on everything that she can to survive this moment. I don't know why for Becky Lynch you had 2 kendo sticks, didn't like those 2, so she decided to go for the one outside at ringside. As, hit her right up there in her face with a kendo stick and a back suplex on the sledgehammer. And this matchup cannot get any better, man. You would think this matchup was the main event, but it's still not. We still have a big-time Gauntlet matchup coming up very, very soon. There's Asuka with a DDT to Becky Lynch. But now Asuka, the ever-dangerous Asuka, has the kendo stick here. But no, Becky Lynch faster, stronger in this situation. Here we go. Big-time maneuver right there. No, we got ourselves a submission. But Becky Lynch getting broken up by Bianca Belair. Now what is Becky thinking here? Oh, almost like a Michinoku driver of sorts, I would say. And now, going for the disarmer. Disarmer. Becky Lynch. Is this her moment? No. Not too much damage whatsoever done to that arm. Becky Lynch was trying to steal it. And now, Beck's bottom. Beck's bottom there. But Bianca Belair right there to break it up. And now, Becky Lynch giving away specials here. With a Beck's bottom to Bianca. Is she going to Fastlane? No, she's not. Bianca able to kick out at the very last second. How much more can all 3 of these women take? They are beating the snot out of each other, and it still has not been enough. This honestly feels like a match of the year candidate. All 3 women are just, like we just said, beating the snot out of each other. Again, Becky trying again here. Referee right there. Bianca able to get out of that lapse that she was just in, and able to break the up. Lynch now. Oh, nice arm drag right onto not only the kendo stick, but also, the blue mist. The blue mist out of nowhere. Right to Becky Lynch. Asuka might do it. She might steal 1. 2. No, Lynch kicks out. Lynch kicks out. Asuka was doing everything in her power to steal it. Becky Lynch may have to figure out something. Get some water on the eyes or something right now, ladies and gentlemen. Because look, you can't really see it. Maybe that mist is still there. And now Asuka with that almost like a triangle choke of sorts, just a different variation. Referee is right there, but Becky Lynch breaks it up as well. Oh, and a big back suplex there from Becky Lynch. As far as she can honestly see, is now Belair off the ropes into a vicious neck breaker. Vicious, vicious neck breaker. Is that enough for Belair to get her chance against Rhea again? No. Strong kick out and just a 1 count. I don't know what these women can do to win this matchup. We've seen anything from mist. We've seen KODs. We've seen disarmers to Beck's bottoms. We've seen all sorts of different maneuvers, and it just has not been enough. And if you're William Regal, the Raw General Manager, you got to be loving what you are seeing tonight. Rhea Ripley's going to be watching this back too right now, and I wouldn't say she's scared, because obviously Rhea would never say that, but to what all these women are bringing just to fight for this #1 contendership, you got to say, holy crap, I'm in the fight for my life. In my first championship defense, especially at Fastlane. As over the top rope, down goes Becky. Bianca not playing no more. On the shoulders, KOD. Is that enough? Is Bianca gonna get a rematch at Fastlane? 2, 3, yes, she does. What a matchup. All these women tearing down the house. A candidate for the match of the year. I can tell you right now, that felt like a premium live event matchup. They tore it down, but we're going to see Rhea, Bianca 2 live at Fastlane. We have a developing situation. We are backstage here in the parking garage area where Shayna Baszler, one half of the women's tag team champions, is absolutely destroying the challenger Chelsea Green. And it looks like we may not even get our scheduled matchup that is supposed to occur in just mere moments. We are having Shayna Baszler just beating the snot, and I do mean snot, out of Chelsea Green at this opportune time. Oh my goodness! Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. No, not the hand. Not the hand and wrist area. Gosh dang it, Shayna. What in the hell is this all about? I understand taking out your challenger before an opportunity, especially a women's championship, but like this is absolutely brutal. Come on. Chelsea Green has nowhere to go, getting the life just absolutely taken out of here by Shayna Baszler. This is absolutely brutal, just choking the life out of her. Oh my goodness. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are up top here as it looks like Ronda Rousey has Sonya Deville in a bad predicament right now up top here, and I don't know how this is gonna actually end. As oh goodness, thank goodness, Sonya Deville is able to somehow block it every time, and no, not that time. She didn't block it. As Ronda Rousey puts her through the damn light socket. No women's tag match anymore.
The following contest is a Gauntlet Eliminator match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. At regular intervals, a new superstar enters the match. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here on Raw, and it looks like Big E will be all by himself again, as obviously D-Generation X is no longer, they are disbanded, so Big E is all by himself again. Shinsuke Nakamura is by himself, and so is Bron Breakker, so Big E now is going to have to do it all by himself. He left the New Day, did everything he could to be done and over with, needed a new start, joined up with D-Generation X. He thought that would be the moment to get him to where he wanted to be. He became the Raw Tag Team Champions with Bron Breakker and whatnot, but ultimately it didn't lead him to the World Heavyweight Championship, or at least on this brand, it would be the Undisputed Championship. And it looks like it's going to be Bobby Lashley and Big E starting off in this matchup. 2 hosses going at it. We only get one winner. Who is facing off with Sami Zayn for the Undisputed Championship? Will it be a man like Bobby Lashley, who's already had an opportunity against the likes of Sami Zayn? Will it be a man like AJ Styles, who's already had multiple opportunities against Sami Zayn? Or will it be a man like a Finn Balor? Will it be a man like Bron Breakker, Big E? Who will it be? It's a big time opportunity tonight live here on Monday Night Raw. You heard the announcer at ringside saying, hey, about every 30 seconds a new superstar will come into this matchup. So even the first 2 superstars that are in this matchup, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're not going to win this matchup. Yes, they'll be beaten down or whatnot. They'll be using a lot of their energy and whatnot, but 30 seconds, honestly, isn't too bad to have all the superstars in this matchup. Both men look like they're ready. Here we go. Big E, Bobby Lashley, who is going on to win this matchup? Look at that. Just the athleticism of Big E, just overhead suplex like that, making it look very, very easy. I want to thank everybody tuning in tonight. It's been a great night so far. A lot of big time matches. And see, now we're already into the part of the matchup where we're going to have a third superstar in this matchup. Who's it going to be? About to find out. It is the phenomenal AJ Styles. Man did everything in his power to become champion, turned his back on the fans and everything that he could think of. Even thought the OC, his brothers Gallows and Anderson, would help him out in the terms of that happening, but unfortunately, still Styles could not get the job done. As now Styles looking to beat Bobby Lashley, get him eliminated, but no, Lashley is still in this matchup. Two Hall of Famers like Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles, still plenty left in the tank, and now we wait for the fourth competitor to make his moment. Who is it gonna be? Oh, the Prince of the Judgment Day. It is gonna be Finn Balor. He is a former WWE champion, a multi-time Mr. Money in the Bank, and Finn Balor telling AJ Styles, "Hey buddy, you remember me?" And Styles is like, "Yeah, I remember you," as he hits him with the sledgehammer. Styles saying, "Hey, why don't you get up to your feet here? Got some more sledgehammer for you right to your ribs." And look at Lashley, the strength, the power to do something like that to a big man like Big E, making it absolutely look easy. And now we're about to have the next competitor. Oh, it's the badass Bron Breakker, and Styles saying, "Come on down, kid. Let's make you famous." And Styles is like, "Nah, I'll pass." I don't blame him. A little too early for that stuff. Styles from behind, taking out the knee, and Big E not too happy about that. And he's swinging for the fences. That knee probably could have got hyperextended as Balor takes out the badass. And now we wait for the last competitor to make himself known. A man that is a former Universal Champion. A man that lost at Extreme Rules. And you got Bron Breakker and Nakamura. Breakker coming right after Shinsuke, the former leader of D-Generation X. It's now Balor looking for the pinfall. That is not going to happen. And you saw Breakker coming right after Nakamura. You kind of see like, normally when you have a disband group like that, you know, there's probably like good feelings. But Breakker, he came right after Nakamura. And now you got Breakker and Big E going at it. It seems like maybe there's some tension between all three guys. As Styles with a beautiful moonsault. Will this be enough there to eliminate Bobby? No. Ooh, right into the steel steps. Finn Balor giving away 2-for-1 specials there. And now Styles, Lashley, key reversal in this matchup. Finn Balor with a reverse DDT there. Back and forth we go. Styles now. Swinging neck breaker. Made that beauty of a neck breaker look great. As now Balor and Big E working together. Styles with the calf killer here. Referee taking his sure time. Lashley could tap out here, ladies and gentlemen. But no, Lashley stays in the moment, stays in this matchup as Balor connects with a brutal neck breaker, or I should say suplex. Lashley, dropping him right on that top rope. Big E tossing Finn Balor away. And now Big E gonna send a message to Bron Breakker too, man. And now, Big E from behind. Big E looking to send a message to Shinsuke here. Big E wants to maybe be the first elimination here to AJ Styles. Wants to send a message to everybody, and especially to all three members of the former D-Generation X. Big E wants to do something that he's never done before and become the top guy, become the undisputed champion or world champion, but that may be gone away because Styles just hit him with a Styles Clash. Is this it? Yes, it is. AJ Styles has just eliminated Big E. Big E, sorry about that, but you're going to have to come back another day. And now Nakamura's Styles going at it here, back and forth. Ooh, what a knee to the chest there. I don't even think Nakamura got the full-on kick there as Big E holding his ribs there, going backstage now. Fortunately for Big E, just not able to get the job done. And now Balor going to look for a crossface on Nakamura. Will Shinsuke have to tap out? No, he will not. At least not yet anyway. It's a big kick to the midsection. So now you got Breaker, Lashley, Styles, Balor, and Nakamura. Who will be able to go on and face Sami Zayn for that undisputed championship pinfall opportunity from Breaker? But no. Now Styles and Breaker going at it here. Back and forth. Still an opportunity for Lashley and Styles to get themselves a rematch against Sami Zayn. Not saying I wouldn't mind that, but it would be nice to have maybe someone else step up to the plate. But this is where you have to dig down deep in this match. Excuse me. As now, Lashley, nope, Styles slipping right out. Nakamura right there to try to do something else. It just seems like they just want to continue to get their hands on each other with Breaker around the corner, spearing Finn Balor. That is why you have to be careful, especially when you got a badass around. Now Nakamura trying to send a message to Breaker, but Lashley says, "Oh, I'll do that for you." And now, after Breaker just being busted wide open, looking for the military press power slam. Absolutely making that look easy. Now Breaker looking to maybe eliminate Mr. Finn Balor here. Probably be a great opportunity. As oh no. Oh no! Look at these forearms to the back of the neck. And Lashley looking to maybe get his hands on Balor there. Oh, nice belly-to-belly suplex there. And now you got Breaker and Nakamura. Lashley connects with a spear to Styles. Are we going to see an elimination here? 2. No, Styles. Breaker could have eliminated Nakamura, but there was a double pinfall opportunity, and it cost him. And Breaker folding Finn Balor like an accordion. And now Lashley with a spine buster. Balor with a sling blade. Back and forth we go. Who is going to be able to walk out and face Sami Zayn, ladies and gentlemen? This could be the opportunity. We're trying to show you different camera angles, ladies and gentlemen, but it is not working out. Styles pointing right at Finn Balor as Nakamura connects on Bron Breaker. Vicious knee strike. Boom! A spear out of nowhere. The badass has just taken out Nakamura, and that gets him a big elimination of his former leader of D-Generation X. And did you just see Nakamura? He gave him a dirty look as he left. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is Balor, it is Styles, it is Lashley, it is Bron Breaker, the badass of WWE. And now look at this. Former Bullet Club members working together. We'll see how long that lasts for. They didn't keep Balor down long enough. But now Styles. Uh-oh. On the kendo stick. Oh my goodness. Right on that kendo stick as Balor tosses Bobby Lashley away. As you can see, Nakamura having to go to the back. This matchup right now, ladies and gentlemen, is anyone's ball game, man. They are putting each other through hell and back. Norman Breaker with a suicide dive right through the middle rope, essentially spearing the life out of AJ. And if I'm Breaker, you toss him inside the ring, maybe you hit another spear, or you just go for the pinfall as Lashley with a powerbomb onto the apron. and then just swinging the life out of Balor there as well. And now Balor and Breakker going at it. Possible elimination could occur from both men at any moment. Nice drop kick right there to the face of Breakker. Breakker trying to get up to his feet here. Breakker could eliminate Finn Balor. Balor could eliminate Breakker. Anything's possible at this moment. Breakker now going to have set his sights on AJ Styles. Man, there's a multi-time champion here in WWE. Balor from behind. Uh-oh. Oh, but Lashley getting involved now. Maybe saving Bron Breakker there, ultimately. As now Lashley has the steel steps. Oh, no. Oh, no, right into the corner. And now Styles bringing the fight to Lashley. Nice DDT there. Into the pinfall. Can Styles pick up a massive win here? 2. No, Styles. Didn't have enough to eliminate Bobby Lashley just yet. And now Styles and Balor working together again here. Into the Enziguri. Probably noticed that he's one of the badasses of this actual matchup, saying, hey, we got to work together to eliminate this man. And might be able to do it right now. Pinfall opportunity. Is it enough to put away Breakker? No. Strong kick out at 1. And now, oh, spear out of nowhere. He speared Styles in half. Is that enough to eliminate Styles? Yes, it is. And now we are down to 3. Look at Lashley over the top rope. Down to Breakker, Lashley, and Balor. Only one of these superstars have faced Sami Zayn for the championship, and that would be Bobby Lashley. Nice sling blade there from Balor into the dropkick. And for all 3 superstars, they're not fan favorites either. As wait a minute, Lashley not on the steel chair. Oh my God! Down goes Balor. Balor's down and out. Lashley's down and out. If you're Bron, do you focus on Lashley now, or do you focus on Finn Balor? Oh, going for the spear. His head hitting that barricade. Referee might want to just check up on Breakker just in case he didn't lose any more brain cells there. It's a nice Michinoku driver taken down. Finn Balor. Lashley with a hell of a punch there, stunning him so much he got hit up against the barricade. Lashley now going to toss him right on that barricade, right there in the ribs. I ain't going to be feeling too good whatsoever, as now Finn and Lashley don't know really what they want to do. Looks like they're finally going to go after each other. Seemed like they were maybe trying to head towards the ring, try to say, hey, we got to do something in the ring, man. We can beat the snot out of each other all we want here. But ultimately, we have to get the job done in the middle of this ring. And now a belly-to-belly suplex taken down. Bron Breakker. Lashley given 2-for-1 specials here. Breakker and Balor have to be careful here. Basement dropkick right to that right knee. Uh-oh. Balor back in the ring here. Spear! Spear from Breakker. Is this it? 1, 2. No, Balor kicks out. Balor kicks out from a devastation. A devastating spear. And now Breakker saying this is the end. He's going to put away Finn Balor. But now Lashley, the military press slam. No, Breakker rolls him up. Pinfall. 2. No, Lashley kicks out at the very last second. And now Breakker, though, looking to put the devastation to Bobby Lashley in the back of his neck. Might go for the pinfall. Guess not. Breakker now from behind. No, Balor. Breakker just too fast right now, and I'm going to hit him with a front slam. And Lashley saying, this is done. This is over with. And Lashley going to take his time at ringside, and why not? Wait, Breakker, no, he turned around. Lashley speared him through the middle rope. But look, he's getting back up to his feet. This is badass. It's a whole different animal. That's why he is a top 3 specimen at this moment. And now, reversal from Bron Breakker right now. And now back in the ring we go. got Lashley and Finn Balor going at it. Nice maneuver there. Now breaker over the top rope. And this matchup has been great, ladies and gentlemen. Bringing their all tonight. And you have to in this matchup, especially when you never face off for the Undisputed Championship. That opportunity only comes in once in a lifetime for a lot of superstars. Bobby Lashley might be able to get another opportunity after failing to do it at Extreme Rules. And right now he's not 100%, but he's he's still in this matchup. I don't know how, but he is. As now Breaker gonna get hit with a DDT. Absolutely brutal maneuver. And now Finn Balor looking right at Bobby Lashley. Lashley over the top of it. Oh, Breaker caught Finn Balor at the right opportune time. And just like that, Lashley's hurt, but he's still up. But how woozy is the Almighty right now? Lashley, Balor going at it strong, back in for his strikes, but Bobby Lashley just too much. Now Lashley gonna just toss Breaker to the other side of the ring, and are you surprised? The Almighty, this man is world championship material, a man that should be a world champion of a brand, but has not been able to do it. Lashley and Balor going back at it. A spear! Another spear. Spear there to Lashley to Finn Balor. And that equals an elimination. And now a spear to Breaker out of nowhere. And now that might receive an elimination as well. 2, 3. It is official, ladies and gentlemen. At Fastlane, we will get Sami Zayn and Bobby Lashley one-on-one again. This time it will not be at Extreme Rules. It will be a one-on-one normal wrestling match. Can Sami Zayn beat the guy we just saw tonight? I don't know.